Alright, so this time, finally, welcome everyone. This is Michi Hoyer, this is Avid Chronic Racing, and this is a very short recap on the past Daytona 24-hour race that we raced in the ACR Zakspeed car. So it's gonna be a very short summary of what happened here in the 24 hours 4-hour car. It was a very good race, I have to say. It really was the first time ACR entered into an endurance race of that length in iRacing. So first of all, really massive thank you to Jerome Queekle and Sean Cole, also known as the Simpit, for being our guest drivers there and being with us on the car, driving it very comfortably, driving it very carefully around the Daytona road course where we're currently at as well. Massive thank you to them helping and getting on our team, racing together with René Kirchhoff and Patrick Jetsky in the ACR Zakspeed car number 1. It was a second car in the third split, whereas the first car ran into second split, I think. That was run by Huvi, Uwe and Thorsten and 2 other guys. Currently need to look up their names, I'm very sorry for that. I'm gonna do that at the end of the show again. So that is massive thank you to everyone that made this possible. The background work was quite hard. So anyway, I was all around with the first ACR Zakspeed car, together with Sean, René, Patrick and Jerome, and they did a really good job. I mean, despite all the issues we had in the beginning, as I think Jerome's video card driver quitted its service after like 10 minutes. Very unfortunate setback, ending into contact, getting us back to, I think, the dead last position for the very first moment, because of a 10-minute car repair we had. And then we came back considerably quick. Jerome and René both were putting in some good, I think 38s they run, mid 38s as lap times to get back. And yeah, we had some quite good time until then Patrick went on the car a good 4 hours into the race. Very unfortunate things happened there. Had a little bit of contact, had here one or other incident. It was a bad situation where he ran into, and I do know that he is very feels very down after that weekend, despite the fact there is nothing really a lot he could have done about the things that he could have done about the situations. So that's very unfortunate, but that is how things are. And anyway, I mean, 24 hours is a team race, 24 hours are damn long. And I was very happy that we had Sean Cole together in our team, who was running a very incredibly consistent lap timing around low 39s. And when it comes down to endurance racing, it's all about that lap times, all about that consistency you need to have. And that was really what all the people put in, so massive thank you right there. Because after that we came back into P16 after those incidents. We very slowly moved our way up front. We had a very good night, an incidents-free night. And yeah, that was really good. Which brought us back into P12 or P11. So really, after we had trouble in the beginning, we had a considerably free of event race. And that is really what it's all about when coming into play of endurance racing. So I had a very good night. I was all there all night doing a 15-hour non-stop stream. I know that Sean Cole did a 24-hour non-stop stream, despite the fact he was out taking Max out, his dog, a bit, or getting some sleep. just apart from 1 hour where I had Robert, who is currently on the stream watching. Thank you very much, Robert, again. Where I had Robert on the stream commentating and taking on the action for a good hour, and me to do some kind of strategy and management work in the background. I was on there for a good 15 hours altogether. It was a really incredibly tough day for me, I really have to say. And anyway, that was kind of big deal for me, being with the guys all the time. It was good fun. As I said, the night was totally fine. I was engineering there for Sean, who had Joshua with him as a spotter as well. I was engineering for Renee. I was then engineering again for Sean, literally for everyone that was on the car until the end of that race. That really felt extremely well to me, and I had so much fun really in that car. So well, not in that car, because I actually wasn't driving it, as you can see it right now. I got considerably bad driving with it. Nevertheless, I was all with the team, and I was having good fun on the stream. Thank you everyone that watched it. If you guys have missed it for some reason, feel free to go into my library, look at the videos that are there. You will find it in the entire video area. It's 11 and a half hours at the minute. It should be like 15 hours, so I think one part is missing, still being processing. That was some good fun, going through the night. And as I was speaking, going through the night, there was Sean Cole that brought us back into 14th position. That we had Renee taking 13th, so we were all clean, all good, running 3 or 4 laps behind P11, P12 and so on. We closed that gap to a good 2 laps distance by the end of the race, and yeah, eventually came home in 11th with the first car. I think we came 13th with the second car, so that was good action right there. And as it was the first 24-hour race on our side, the most important thing to me really was, despite the result, that we finished. We came home with both cars. Other cars in the top split were crashed out right after the start, having irreparable damage, and they were forced to retire very soon. And we had the luck and all the consistency to go through there. So we actually had some time for some fun. So in between, with Sean Cole driving, other people driving, other people talking on the chat, and here on the stream, I did the mistake to hear too many other people, and I accidentally called Sean Cole in the middle of the night while he was still asleep, saying all his audience is waiting for him and he is running late, because he had a snippet turned on the wheel, or attached to the wheel, saying he's back at 4:30, and I thought it was 4:30 already. However, it was only 3:30. So that was me being a bit stupid. Then I got him in the middle of the night, and woke him up there. Hell, man, that was hilarious. That was so funny in the end. Although I really have to say, I felt very bad. Really very bad. I felt so bad, and I was so sorry for him. And he yelled a little bit at me. Whoops. Very much to right though. Because really, I would not have want to be waking up for no reason in the middle of the night. But anyway, it's a 24-hour race. It's a 24-hour business. So things like that happen, and come on. And I know Sean takes it easy, takes it with some fun. That is what it all was about. Yeah, Michael, you are absolutely right, and thanks everyone for joining me here on that very short notice, short drive. It's gonna be not too long of a of a stream right there, since I'm still tired and I got handball on in 30 minutes, so I'm in a run already. And yeah, I mean, really, I cut off the stream. We had a tiny little team debrief with the team at 3 PM Central European time, and then I grabbed some food, I grabbed some drink. I had a shower and 4:30, and then it pulled my plug, and I was gone, gone in the world of sleep. Got awake at 9 again, 9 PM. But fell asleep at 11 again, and then I just woke up that morning 7 AM, and I felt like 5 massive trucks have ran over me over the night. All my legs and arms, everything felt heavy. I had no power at all, and it took me like 4 or 5 coffees and noon by the time to really get me full up service. So that was kind of experience. I haven't thought that the race or a 24-hour coverage would tear me apart that hard, but actually it did. And yeah, that's how things are. 24 hours is not just a test for the machine, it's also a test for the human body. Oh, Robert, you slept while being in the race, so you hit the standby button, which is still sleep. So anyway, it was some good fun out there, and I'm really happy for the team. Want to say massive thank you again to everyone who ran in it, and that was really massive support by everyone. So anyway, I'm not racing this for speed, really, guys. I'm racing this just to give it the final blow after the 24 hours. And yeah, Papa Smurf, since you're saying that that Michael Clark is everywhere, that is really true and really important to me and really important to Sean. Oh no, that was not intended. I do really like the support of everyone in here, like the support of Michael, like the support of the Falcon, of the Papa Smurf, of everyone being here in the chat, really. I had some recent activity going on my stream with over 130 people watching in the end, and that was just overwhelming. All the support by everyone given. That was really amazing, and I have to thank you for that, guys, really. All the guys that hit the links down in the description. I had some very tidy donation from Michael Clark, so thank you once again there, Michael. Your support is really overwhelming, as it is overwhelming what all you guys are doing here on the stream. That is so great. And I really want to give you that back, and I'm very sorry for everyone here that mailed me the past 48 hours. I have seen the mails, I have read them, I just had not the chance to answer them yet, and I will do that straight away that night, hopefully. I plan to do it. That's what I wanted to say. Apart from that, I have some other things going on, since this 24-hour really took me off other services. But guys, anyway, it was some fun race, and as I was saying, 130 people watching me in the end. That was so great. So I decided to get a little task for you guys out, because I was the race engineer. I obviously had calculated the ending time of our race. So when Jerome Queekle crosses I would not have been able to run this car without traction control, really. Hats off to the guys, they did. So yeah, I was having a plan when Jerome Queekle was passing the start-finish line. That was 34.5 seconds into the race still. That was when the final lap should have started, and it started actually with 40 seconds to go. So We had a 5.5 seconds abbreviation to that, or difference. And the closest to guess it wins a 1 hour session together with me, working on setup, working on driving, working on everything, on a sim of his choose, on a car of his choose, on a track of his choose. And that was Speed. Sorry, I can't get the name together out of my head, so that was, for God's sake, I really need to get that snippet around. And obviously, let me break the car. Speed for Sim Racer that was, now I got it. I knew that that name for the entire second when I was trying to talk about it, and just when I had to yell the name, I forgot it. So that was the lucky guy, guessing at the difference of 5.5 seconds, so he was the closest. So anyway, that was massive stuff going on in the end, and it was such a weird feeling to shut down a stream of a 15-hour duration, really. I've never done such long streaming before, and shutting down the stream, having 130 people right there, felt somewhat wrong, but it was the right action, really, because I couldn't have had gone any longer, that is for sure. I really stretched myself to do the very best job I ever did there, at least I tried to do. And I hope with all the graphics that were on there, you guys had some kind of idea what was going on in our race, as I had always have a direct link to all drivers and our mission control, I want to call it, since I was mission control to very long of time. That was all good. It was the massive support, really. We had 15 or 16 people working on the entire thing for all over the week. So that was insane. As I would like every subscriber that came to me over that night, welcome very heartily. A massive support you guys are pulling in. I really appreciate that, and I love you all are around watching what we're doing right there. Can't thank you enough, guys, really. Well, Robert, because you could have had access to the file I was working on, I would have definitely put it onto someone else, just to be fair. Because really, that session should have been won by a guy that's non-ACR, and I think that is the case right there. And so I'm happy. That was all what I was caring about. Giving you guys a good show and a good insight into what is going on in a big team. So guys, I'm not setting in a 137. I would have not been able to do that. The fastest lap I did during testing was a 138.6. Probably there's no need to be said right there, because actually all the sessions I am giving away and no help for you, because your knowledge and setup things is even better than mine. So probably I would need to throw some sessions together with you. Nevertheless, I'm giving my best for all of you guys, and I know exactly that you guys are very happy with our shows, especially when Robert is on with me. But I've proven it that I can do it alone, so no offense, Robert, but at some point I need to stand on my own feet. Nevertheless, there will be shows of me and Robert being engineering, me and Robert working on setups. Dragon, there will definitely be some kind of endurance racing at some point. Just not right there. Predator, no sorry. We did not win that thing at all. sadly, really, we had our own issues racing there. So we finished in P11, I think that was. Oh, do I really need to do that, Papa Smurf? I think I already have an ACR team right there. That is fairly enough at the minute. So anyway, with that being said, guys, and I'm really in a hurry already. Hey Billy, thanks for joining me right there. I'm already into a hurry, so I quickly want to acknowledge all the guys that were doing a great job there. So for ACR Zakspeed car number 1, I was Sharon Quiekel, doing outstanding together with René Kirchhoff. They really put in some massive, consistent 138 lap times. And we had Sean Cole, another guest driver. Thank you very much, Sean, for being there. I know you had put in hours of preparation. You really did a good job. So thank you very much again, and I hope we can fix up doing something like this later again in the year. Same with Jerome. Jerome was also a guest driver here at ACR Zakspeed. Very highly respected driver for me. I really like him. Formula Sim Racing 2016 champion, so really a guy that knows what racing is all about. And I was super happy having him on the team. And yeah, really, that was good fun together with him. Really appreciate that. Further on, we had in the top in the ACR Zakspeed car 1, and that was Patrick Jetsky. So that was the squad competing in the iRacing Daytona 24 split number 2. In split number 3, we had the car being driven by Huey, that is Marcel Huiller, and Frank Bostel, together with Siegfried Bücher, Uwe Lenger, and Thorsten. Sorry, where is he? It's Thorsten Isermann, and they came home in the 13th position in split number 3. Also a great result by them. So thank you very much everyone here at ACR to make that weekend work, to put in all the effort. I think we were missing a little bit on the car. We were missing a little bit on performance right there, but all over the weekend we came home. Really, it was the first 24-hour race and we came home. I had a good time on the chat. I had a good time being an engineer, being a crew chief to Sean, being a crew chief to all guys racing on our car. Thank you again to Robert that replaced me on my stream for a good hour and a half while I was doing other stuff in the background. And thank you literally everyone in the team. Thank you everyone behind the scenes that made this this program work. That was really, as I don't want to see that again, but oh well. That was really a tough weekend, and I think we all did our very best. We tried to do so. And whoever has spun on our cars, whoever has touched the wall, whoever had an incident, don't let it get you down, guys. Really, don't let it get you down. It's a 24-hour race. Things like that happen. Please show me any endurance race or any team that would not have had a single incident in a 24-hour race at all. So I think you won't find any. So absolutely not your fault, no matter what happened. And with that message being said, I want to bring this to an end. Thank you for all the guys spectating, watching me, watching Sean Cole, for all the guys cheering and rooting for ACR Zakspeed. You are really, really great. And here's a schedule what's coming for that week. So we do have Formula Sim Racing Winter Series on the next Saturday. So there was definitely some testing going on with that car. That's a GP3 series car. It's going to be driven around Adelaide. And we also have the Formula Sim Racing 2018 main series pre-season test. So that will be a test with a new Formula Sim Racing car. That will be held on Sunday, and I'm not sure whether I'm going to attend this because it's my mother's birthday. And I've probably been occupied with family stuff going on. So I probably just will do some preparation for it and some promotion for it. So it's gonna be a lot of rFactor 2 that week. Depending on what iRacing tracks are gonna be chosen, and I do not know it because I do not look it up, so it's gonna be a surprise for me week by week. for the Formula Renault 2.0 or the Porsche 911 GT3 car. You might see me out on either of that or even both. So yeah, that was it for the moment, and I thank you very much for being here. It was really just a short stream, just a short information of what was going on right here at ACR on that weekend. Just a little stretch, just a little summary of what was going on within our team, and I'm really happy of how things went as a team management point of view. But the most important thing is that you guys really are around. I can't believe it. Thank you very much, Michael, for another donation right there. So that Streamlabs link is really going bananas with you, and I really love your support, and I really love everyone else's support as well. It's everything you're gonna do. Hit the like button, subscribe, watch my streams. Everything you are doing in that perspective really contributes to the show and really is great support. Every support I really wish of. So guys, thank you very much for watching me right there. Hope you have a great week, great start into the week. I'm still recovering from that Monday, sorry, from the 24-hour race, so you can hear it, my brain is still a little bit dead. And yeah, I want to come back having some racing with you guys, get the new people on the show, do some more entertaining stuff, and then I hope I see you back throughout the week. And hope you enjoy the Monday, or some it might be already been Tuesday. So anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm Michi Hoyer, this was for FSR Chronic Racing, and I hope to see you guys back out soon.